Yeah, very happy with where we are right now. Playing very well in conference, 4-2 in third place, and the young ladies are getting better every game. And we've won 2 games on the road already, which is very hard to do. One at UIC and one at Valpo. So for us to do that was a big confidence builder. Then we came home and we beat some teams that were picked ahead of us in the preseason poll, and Cleveland State being one of them, UIC being another. Had a great win over Northern Kentucky, who's a really good team. So very excited, very happy with where we are.
Talk about a little bit about getting some close wins in conference play.
I think the close wins, the close victories are going to help us in the long run. Beating Northern Kentucky the way we beat them this past Saturday was huge for our young ladies to just know they can be in a tight game and pull it out. Earlier in conference season, we lost a close game to Youngstown in the last few seconds. So to be able to win a game like that was big. Also at Valpo, that was a close game to the end, and we had to make plays, and we did. So very happy with how we're finishing games, keeping our composure, and with the short numbers that we have, been able to keep our composure through some fatigue moments.
Talk about you kind of did a good segue there, but you gotta have one of the shortest rosters in Division I, and just talk about how you're making that work.
Yeah, we're really managing these young ladies in practice, in the games. We have a rotation going in the games where we get certain kids out at certain times, and everyone on the roster is giving us something, whether it's them coming in to spell somebody for a few minutes or them coming in to knock down a shot. But everyone's holding up their end of the bargain, and in practice we're not able to go long. We're not able to do as much as we would like to do because of our numbers, but we're doing enough to be competitive and be able to win games.
Now you've had a number of individuals step up this year. Nicole, Breanne Cohen, just to name a couple there. Just talk about their play this season.
Yeah, they're playing well, and I think a lot of that has to do with them coming in and being willing to work and being willing to be coached. I think our coaching staff is doing a great job with the player development of our players. So you're seeing the improvement from in the games because of their work ethic and our coaching staff working with them every day. It's been very nice. After each practice, we have players stand after to work on certain parts of their games, which is very good. And we're very, very happy with what we're seeing from Bree Cohen, who last year barely got any touches, and this year she's a key focal point in our offense. Nicole Urbanik was known more for just being a shooter, and she's shown that she can put it on the floor and get to the basket. And Rosie is Rosie. She's been an all-conference player since she's started school here, and she continues to get better. The thing about Rosie, she's a good leader. She's a very smart player, and she's helping our freshman, Brittany Jackson, become a better player because she's coaching her up during games and during practices. So it's a nice thing we have going.
You got Oakland on Saturday, Metro Series rival, 25 miles away. To talk about your first game against Oakland.
Looking forward to it. That's a very big deal here, the rivalry between us and Oakland. We're looking forward to it. We're going to be prepared. They have a really good team. We feel like we're playing well, so it should be a good game, and I'm glad we get them here at home first and had an opportunity to have our fans on our side and here cheering us on. So looking forward to it. It should be a good game.
And then after that, hit the road for a little while. Poses a tough part of your schedule. Just talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, we've been fortunate to play at home early on, which is nice. But what it does, it puts us on the road for the end of for the second half of the season, and able to be one of the top teams in this league, you got to be able to win on the road. And we expect to do that. We will be ready. We will be prepared, but it's going to be tough. It's hard to play on the road in non-conference. It's definitely hard to play on the road in conference. So we prepare our young ladies for it and hopefully come out with some victories.